Today is February 27th, 2026. Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. This video is being edited from August 10th, 2025, Sunday. And it's going to be filmed for Saturday, February 28th, 2026. So really happy Saturday, everybody. Hope you enjoy this video of a Sunday, which was filmed or was edited on a Friday. So there you go. Happy Saturday, everybody. This is the review of the week, everything that happened. So yes, it's a little bit longer than all the rest. Hope you enjoy. Get some popcorn. Get some nachos, chips, salsa, dip. Oh, everything there. Sit down, snack, get a drink, and enjoy. Have a wonderful day. I'd like to thank you for all my subscribers. I have 135 to this day. Thank you very much. That is all of you, from you. Thank you. And enjoy these videos. And I'll talk to you in a little while.
Now I just need the other piece that's missing. Alright. Get a couple hundred by a back plate. Drinking some tea. Take a few slippers away. Puppies, I tell you. A couple other places. There we go. Windshield wiper fluid working. Right here. Really, all I'm looking for is
if I was on a table, I would mark it. They're not on level ground. Paint these cabinet doors and make them look good. It's been a little bit of time, and it's to-do list. Check. Check. Moving on to the next. I'm gonna go with probably. Thank you for watching. I am. My alarm just went off. So that's what we're doing right now. See here if I stick this one up here. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that is gonna be. All right, today's task list complete. This is a couple days after because I don't know what happened to the video. I think my phone died. So I wasn't able to get all of the handles done on the cabinets. So the next phase of this to-do list task, next one, which isn't right after this one, but on the cabinets, that to-do list would be to sand and paint these cabinet doors and make them look good. Anyway, this is what they look like now. They all have handles. So, yes, I have my breakfast there. I need to eat it, and but have a good day. The task complete. Today's to-do list, check, done. Today's to-do list was complete. Got the door handles on. And so now, that was a total of three checks today on today's to-do list. We did a fix the table with a dowel. Of course, we found that from where? That's right. We found that in the backyard. A twig. Snapped it and put it in. The second one was working on the drawer. So we had success on the first one. We were working on the drawer, finishing it up. I had messed it up the other day when I was working on it. It was so hot. I don't know what I was thinking. Complete failure. Disaster. Had to scrap it. Looks pretty. Use it on something else. For something else. But anyway, we still had to scrap it or put it aside and move on to using the existing drawer. Now this drawer, before, the history on it was it fell off. I told my wife we had to rebuild it. She said, no, you just gotta nail it back together. So I went and got my nail gun. I nailed it back together for her. And then a couple of days later, it fell off again. She said I did a terrible job. I said we need to rebuild it. She said, no, you just gotta get some nails. And I said, well, I'm gonna rebuild it. And then she went and got a hammer and nails an hour later and put it back together and said, see, it works great. About another 2 weeks, it fell apart again. She nailed it back up again. And at that point, I went and bought the wood to fix it. And then it's been like 2 months. I don't know. It's been a little bit of time. And it fell off again. And she goes, I don't think it could be fixed anymore. I said, that's all right. I got the stuff to do it. And then I realized I didn't have the bottom to it. So I went to the store and bought the bottom. And rebuilt the new piece, which was total disaster and failure. So then I ended up using the existing drawer and cut it down, and then realized I cut all of my stock on that good wood, so I had to go to the store and buy another one. And that's when I cut it and fixed it. So that was number 2, success, but failure, then success. And then number 3 was putting the handles on. First the drawer, that's why it was falling apart, because we were grabbing it from the side. It didn't have any handles from when she moved in. I bought the handles a long time ago, was supposed to install them, too busy or too tired. One or the other, or not enough time. All of those 3. So anyway, we got them up finally. I have the paint for the cabinets in the garage as well, so I need to get to that. My mom said she was going to come down and help out, but she hadn't been able to make it yet. So we got 3 done. We have the table that needed the dowel, the drawer rebuilt, and the handles. So 3 check marks today. That was good. So long to the next task. Talk to you later. Today's to-do list. Check. Done. Task. Done. Next. Moving on to the next. Today's to-do list. Done. Check. Moving on to the next. All right. Welcome to today's to-do list. Today is Monday, July something. I'm going to go with probably... No, it's not July, it's August. August 4th or 5th? Let me see if I can find out real quick. August 4th, Monday, 2025. Alright, I'm using this one-handed stick thing. It's a cheap one. I have a more expensive one, I think, somewhere. But today's to-do list was editing videos, doing my wife's laundry. Washing machine's still not cooperating well. And welcome to today's to-do list. Well, this is take 2 because the first time I had it camera facing the wrong direction. Well, today's to-do list, August 4th, 2025. On a Monday. I forgot I worked Saturday, that's why it's so close. Alright, so first thing was laundry for my wife. So I've been working on that for a long time. Washing machine's still not cooperating. And then editing videos. So I'm trying to download videos from SD cards. Found some footage I couldn't find. Editing videos for the vlog, so I can try to catch that up on my daily vlog. Today was the wash machine, today's to-do list, Factor here, and that's it. That'll be all I've done today. So I'm getting ready to pack for lunch anyway, so it's a good time to unpack this. This came in today. It was supposed to be in yesterday, but delivery service was not able to make it. So what we're doing now is we're making room in the fridge, which can't turn the video around, and it's kind of awkward to, well, I could have just flipped it over, I guess. I'm just learning how to use this thing. This thing has a port here, let me see, that does not go into the iPhone, so it's not iPhone compatible. But anyway, here we go. This is what we're doing now. Factor, not a sponsor. I have no sponsors. This is just reality of my life right now. I'm cutting back. I used to get 10 meals, which was great. But I don't need to be eating 2 meals at work. I need to actually eat lunch before I go to work, but that's not happening either. So anyway, this one right here, this is how it comes packaged. I just opened it up. This is how it is. This one should be 8 meals. I've even cut it back down to 5 after this. So this is Smoky Gouda chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and close the fridge as I go to this part right now. All right, so I got Smoky Gouda chicken. I got roasted garlic chicken. I got cavatappi, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, and meatballs from Factor. I do enjoy these meals. Sometimes the picture doesn't give it justice, or the name. Brown butter chicken and portobello penne. But yeah, that's 3. This is 4. Shredded chicken and Taco Bell. So I try to divide it up, chicken and other meats. So that way I'm not eating 2 chickens if I can. It doesn't always work. Sometimes I have more chicken, so I'm eating chicken twice. I'm gonna work on that. So apparently they sent me 5. So I guess when I updated, somehow they figured out that's what I wanted. So I was kind of hoping for the 8, but that's my fault. I did change it. I should have waited till after they sent it. It is in a smaller box, and you get ice packs, and you get this right here. I plan on using this on insulating the doghouse. Something's better than nothing, and if they tear it up, it didn't cost me much more than what I've already paid for. Well, anyway, I wanted to go over that with you. I'm going to stack them in the fridge real quick, which you can watch me do. Again, this is also just practice for me using this stick, seeing if it's better. If you like it, let me know. Comment down below. I'd like to thank you for the subscribers I have. So 2, 4, 5. Yep. All right. They did say if I have friends that I want to send these meals to, they got me some credits waiting on me that I can get them for you. So if that's an idea, and you know me, or you're in America where they send it, because I believe there's probably a limitation. Like, these foods are still cold, but they're not as cold as they would be if they were on Sunday. So it's not pre-dried ice, they are ice packs, and they do get warm. So today would be the last day. If this was on like I had one last time or a couple times ago, they were late. They were not as cold as I would have liked them to be. But I think we're gonna have tonight for dinner or lunch, I'm gonna have smoked chicken Taco Bell. All right. For Taco Tuesday. All right, we're gonna grab I think I have drinks there. So definitely gonna have my tea. I'm gonna take my vitamins. And I'll take care of this tomorrow or tonight. I need my backpack. Need to find my good, because this is not tight. It does not, it flaps around a little bit. That's what happens when you buy something cheap. All right. One-handed, huh? Now I get to see what they're talking about, these one-handedness. All right. Probably gonna grab a couple strawberries, why not? Get me a Ziploc bag. And 2 yogurts. I eat yogurt with my... So for my 10-minute break, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and eat my fruit and snacks, maybe some candy, or let me see how long this is. Two minutes and 30 seconds. Let's stand for 2 minutes. So that would be almost 5 minutes. That's half my break. So I'll probably eat that later. Eat my snacks beforehand. All right, now I gotta get my lunchbox out of my bag. Let's see here. So right now, this is my lunchbox. I used to bring a bigger one in, and my boss is like, do you really need it that big? I did if I was gonna carry my drinks every day, which I now bring a backpack. Now he doesn't say nothing, but I'm also not on first shift. Well, I guess it was second shift I come in and you see it. So anyway, so my lunch fits in here perfectly actually, especially now that I'm down to one. Down to one. Let me grab a Ziploc bag for the strawberries. That's too big, that's too big. I get my Ziploc bags at Sam's or Costco. This time I bought a little variety pack because we were really low. All right. Like I said, it's loose, so it's hard. So now I'm holding it's hard to control. It's not like a expensive professional one. There we go. So strawberries are in. And, ooh, I gotta let the air out of that. Whoa! Alright, there we go. Still getting the handle of this, so if you're getting dizzy or bouncy, I apologize. You're learning with me here. Or you're watching me learn here. Hopefully maybe I can edit that out. I don't know if I'm going to or not. I grabbed 2 oranges. They're mandarins. They have different names at the store. All right. And 2 bananas. 2 bananas. So we're going to see if there are old ones over here. So we're going to take an old one and one that I just split open. I have 2 bananas left, so it looks like I'm going to need, well, it looks like I'm going to take these 2 bananas since I've messed them up. All right. So that is in there. I'm going to probably grab another tea, put one in the fridge, and take one with me. All right, well, that was the camera, so not to touch that side. Learn that. All right. Well, thank you for watching. My alarm just went off, so that means I need to get going to work. So I'll see you shortly in the vehicle, talking to you there. Thank you. See you soon. Right. What are we doing now? I bought this right here. I was telling you I was going to get these thermometers for my vehicles to see what the temperature was. So that's what we're doing right now. Alright, there we go. So now we're going to look at these temperatures right here I ordered. I'm hoping they'll work inside the vehicle if they don't get too hot. And you're spinning on me. Don't know why you're spinning. Today's to-do list is to put one of these in my truck. Alright. Let's see. I forgot I was supposed to be leaving for work. My wife just stopped by. She's not there. Alright, so we do have batteries in it. So let's see what is going on. Then I gotta see if there's a sticky pad. I might just set it in the car for now and then come back and mount it. Alright, let's see. There we go. I don't know why that did a difference. Let's see if we got any buttons for adjustment. Because it did not say anything here. It says 22.9 Celsius. I'm not a Celsius person. See if it gives directions. It says press and hold the key. I don't see no key. Do you see a key? So let me see what happens if I dump this out. Let me see here. Package contents: a hygrometer, thermometer, 3 double-sided 6 tape, battery, 3 already installed, and the 3 for backup. All right. So to turn on and off, to hit the key. I don't know what the key is. Oh, I found the power button. Maybe that's the key. That's how you turn it on and off. I guess I pushed it by accident. I'll show you that here in a second. Double click. There we go. And it says it's 78.8, which is not good because my thermometer says in the house says it's 72. Which one am I supposed to believe? I think you know which one I'm going to believe. 79.2 at 66. Again, this is the same problem I have with that thermometer I have in my toolbox. Sometimes you get what you pay for. Well, maybe it's talking about the temperature outside, but I don't think that's right. It says it's accurate minus plus a degree, or 1.8 Fahrenheit. Not so sure. I mean, it's possible. Let me see if I put it up here by the thermostat. I don't know about that. Let me see if I turn all these on and see what they say. I got to dump it out anyway, and then I'm going to go to work. All right. Found the instructions. Installation tips is what that one was. All right. Dump this out on my keyboard. Whoa! Almost lost you there. All right. We'll turn these on. We'll see if they're all the same. Maybe I just have one that's off. All right. I got one that's totally off. It's getting better though. I got 3 different temperatures. One I just turned on, so I got one that's climbing. One's at 73.9, And then they said, so let's see, 74.5 is climbing. 80.2 is going down, so that's good. So they're just adjusting out. Let's see here, if I stick this one up here. Nope, that didn't work either. All right, well, I'm gonna grab this one since it's a test temperature. Because I can believe that one. It says it came with double stick tape. But I'm not, well, maybe it's on the other side. Yep, there it is. All right. Okay. Well, we'll leave these two on for the day. See what's going on with it. Got some extra batteries. Said 3. Yep, I got 3. All right, we gotta go to work, so I'll be installing it here second. All right, I have it installed right here. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that is gonna be good. All right, I have to get going to work. Talk to you soon. On the hot, and then that best we can right now. Any questions? Like the comments down below. Clean this stuff up. Cleaned up. Comment down below if you like lobster. Except raising the lobster. She did all the work herself. August 25, 20, and then calling you. Used to be part of a racetrack. Have you been here yet? Ivy Beach. Dig out the grass. And then later fill it with water. Gotta unlock it first. I don't make the rules. For that now. So much grass. Okay, you can see stuff in my pocket. So going into PetSmart, we'll see what's going on here. And oh, we're getting pet food, that's right. So easy to get distracted in that place. Fish food, we're getting fish food. welcome to today's to-do list. August 9th, 2025. Asking what am I doing? Same thing I did last week. Going to pick up some trees.
Turn left onto New Cut Road.
Picking up some trees. This time, it is definitely for our house. Again, I ask you, maybe you know the answer. Where are these trees gonna go? Anyway, I'm picking them up. I was begged to go get them. Enjoying my coffee, editing a video, daily vlog video. I have to work today, so I don't really have time to be doing any other videos. I have no internet at the house, so if I make them, which I could probably edit and save it, I've never really done that on the computer. Did it on my phone. But, so I might need to start doing that. But, anyway, that's what I'm doing. Going to go pick up some trees at the flea market again. Getting ready to eat my breakfast. I did eat it. Had one cup of coffee, not two like I usually do. It is Saturday. Need to figure out what I do with my other hat, if it's in my locker or if it's in my truck. What are you guys up to today on this Saturday? Looks like we're going to be doing something on Labor Day weekend. Saturday, Sunday, probably coming back Monday. I think I'm supposed to find a hotel. Wife said something about finding a price or something. So we'll do that. So it's cloudy outside, 83 degrees outside, 86 degrees inside. I'm sure it was hotter in here. I do have the AC going, pushing the air out. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 signs here saying, hey, we got houses for sale. We got
in about 2.5
one
miles,
campaign,
turn right onto Asheville Highway.
and I think 2 campaign, and I think 2 or 3 advertisements for business. We're at 17 miles per gallon right now. Well, instinctively I got in the left-hand lane when I turned. That's where I needed to be. Yeah, you're a little late. I mean, I can get there from here, but alright. We are pulling in to the flea market where we go get our trees.
You've entered the parking lot for your destination.
Yeah, but really from the back, this is
Arrived.
a bigger parking lot. This is more like a flea market entrance. Maybe this is the front, and I've always been parking on the other side. Maybe we start parking over here. Wow. Yeah. This makes more sense. This makes more sense. Alright, now we got a tire place. Like every other flea market. There's my tree lady. Probably just go ahead and park right there. You know, we'll park like this. See you shortly. Well, welcome back to today's to-do list. Just got back from talking to the lady we get our trees from. And my wife found out she wanted to get 2 pessimon trees. The lady forgot. I mean, a whole week went by. I thought my wife had just talked to her and she was trying to get out of here to go do something. It's not the case. I did sit there for a good 10 minutes or more. Probably more. Finally, she showed back up to her own station. Spot. Rented out. Location. But, she, forgot the trees. She forgot she wanted the trees, I'm pretty sure. Which is great because we didn't really have the money for the trees today. We're going to come back and pay her next week or tomorrow. So guess I'm coming back here again tomorrow to pick up the trees. When tomorrow, I don't know. Is it going to be after church? Is it going to be before church? I have a feeling it's going to be before church. She's going to make me get up in the morning after I work tonight and go get the trees. Because my wife likes me to go get the trees in the morning. Even though she said I can pick them up after lunch, after church. So we'll see if I can delay it. Probably not. Do I go to a coffee shop and get me some coffee, or do I go home and drink my second coffee? It's probably going to take me 13 minutes to get home. It's not really time to brew a pot and drink it at the house. I don't like to take coffee out anymore at my house. But sneezing. Why? I was just outside for a few minutes. Whoa. I think I'm supposed to take a right somewhere. I think I'm supposed to take a right there. Oh, right up here. This is where I take a right. And that's why. Alright, I now know where I am. My GPS isn't on to take me to the house, but it's showing me how to get there. And it knows where I want to go. Is that weird? Alright, I think I'm just going to make me some coffee at the house. Try to drink it before I get ready to go to work. I got one more meal from Factor because I didn't eat that meal last night. I ate that meal. My wife made spaghetti and I took that in. And that was good. It was good. So, I got one more meal for Factor, and I cut it down from 10 to 8, but I never got to 8 because I changed it again to 5, and they updated my order quickly to 5, and then probably going to break it down to 3 or 4. RVs in this place. They do service on RVs. That's probably why. Restaurants on this one. This is the actual, like I said, I take a lot to the house. We have McDonald's and Burger King. Cheap hotel. And some gas stations. And there's an RV park next here, close to here. But I think most of the people there live there. I don't know. I could be wrong. I didn't say no names though. Got a big warehouse plant for these. I'm sure it's just part of it because it looks like there's some vehicles and others. Definitely need that second cup of coffee. Not gonna finish editing the video I was editing until I guess tonight. Yeah, I don't know why I went the other way. This way's quicker. A lot quicker. That could be the same. Just seems like it's quicker. This is more like a straight shot. That's the way I usually remember going to it and from. It is the same direction. It just had me turn early in the opposite way. I don't know how that circle posted out a video today. Hopefully everybody likes it. It's me doing an oil change. It is a longer one. By longer, it's more than 25 minutes, 25 minutes. Doing an oil change on the Lexus RX 350. Way back in January, I think. Had to be early January. If it was in January. In the neighborhood on a Saturday. 81 degrees before I get out of the car. Car is now down to 79 degrees. I don't have the air conditioner all the way on low. I have it on 72. So it is getting there. It's a decent temperature in the car. Didn't cut the grass today. Looks like a task for tomorrow. Got water leaking somewhere. Well, not from our house. Alright, this is where I'm going to let you go for now. I'm probably see you one more time on the way to work. Unless I call my mom. So this is it. Have a great day. If not, I'll see you shortly. These are the trees I picked up at the flea market. They're not on level ground, so they're leaning a little bit. They're persimmon trees. Persimmon trees. Alright, welcome to today's to-do list. Today is August 10th, 2025, on a Saturday. I don't know why my alarm's going off. Camera says I'm good. Alright. Again, welcome to today's to-do list, August 10th, 2025, Sunday. Seems like a Saturday since I worked yesterday. It throws me off. That's alright. Today's to-do list. Got up 10:30, so that was good. Took care of the puppies. Probably take care of them. Played with. Gave them a little treat of bacon. I like to do that every morning. And Lucy as well. Pet them all. Hold them. Ate breakfast. Bacon and eggs. Had my 2 cups of coffee. Got the emergency call, which I already knew I needed to go get some trees, which I was told this morning. I went and got. So the task after that was to go get some trees, specimen trees for my wife. You heard me talk about this in the past where she wanted them. I went to Lowe's before and Home Depot and trying to find them. I did get some specimen trees last week for my sister and brother. Dropped them off for them. And then, so I washed the dishes, took the trash out, and then I went and got those trees at the flea market. Then I went to Lowe's to go get the seal for our sewage clean out. It now smells like sewage in our yard. Hopefully that keeps away all the unwanted visitors. So anyway, I'll probably be doing that today. Edited a video last night and today. I had to take stuff out. Still didn't work. Unloaded the Snap InShot app. Reloaded the InShot app. Well, didn't retain that video. Anyway, I can re-edit it for the 35 minutes that it was. Of course, it was a 2-hour video when I started, and it took me a long time to do that. But that's okay. I I figured out it's probably the memory on my phone. I deleted a lot of the other videos I've made. I was hoping to back them up, but they're on YouTube. And I still have the other stuff that makes the videos. So I need to figure out a way to back that up where it's not on my phone and in the cloud, because I'm paying for that, and in the cloud is still on my phone. I don't know. So need to work on that. Need to try to get my other cameras going, try to figure out where those chargers and batteries are. So went to Lowe's, bought that, and went to Sam's and bought the water, garlic, limes. I think that was the 3 things she wanted. Then I bought me some bacon, tea, and Powerade. You know, the necessities of working, you know. I have coffee at home. I don't drink a lot of beer, so I don't need to buy beer. So now my goal is to go home, unload the truck, and then do the clean out, so then I can cut the grass all before it rains. I'm not worried about weed eating right now. It's about cutting the grass. That's going to be fun part, because that grass is thick and wet because the sun really hasn't been out. The heat's been there to evaporate the water on the roads with the grass and the clay, because we have clay in our grass. It's still wet. Which also means I need to change to pants, socks, and shoes. I don't know when it's supposed to rain, but I know it's going to. I mean, it'd be nice if it didn't, and then I can do other stuff. But right now, those are the things I got done. Trash, dishes. Oh, I'm trying to work on laundry. I'm having issues with that. The washer still. Gotta look up the 4C-2. Or -2, -2. Anyway, gotta look that code up. First time was not enough water. Well, the water was flowing the second time, so I'll check it again. I think I left it running when I left, so that'll be interesting. So try and do all that. Gotta film the opening of these packages and figure out what I got and how I'm going to use them. Some of it's for the doghouse. Need to be working on that. Probably going to throw the puppies outside. It's not raining. It's 84 degrees outside now. It was 90 something, and it's 76 degrees inside my truck. That is nice. But I had been sitting in it for about 20 minutes, deleting videos off my phone. Tried to do a video earlier. I may have gotten a little bit of it, but then it just stopped. And that's what told me, hey, when I hit the record button, it wasn't recording, that my memory was up. So I need to do that. I did a lot of that. I opened up a lot more memory. Still have no internet at the house. I don't know if they're going to let me do the call, because I know she got it in her name. I know my name was supposed to be added to it, but so I don't have any food at the house for lunch or dinner per se. I cut my factory meals down, ate my last one yesterday. Even though I had spaghetti one night, I only bought enough for 5 nights, and I'm working 6 lately. Got to make reservations. Apparently we want to go to the beach on Labor Day. Where we're going to Hilton Head. I don't know if this video is going to be out before then, but I would think that it would be within the next week or 2, as long as everything works out. But yeah, that's where we're going. That's North Carolina, that's what I was told. Of course, it's a holiday, so the prices are going to be up. Well, I was sitting in the
parking lot with the engine on, the AC, for the AC. And so now my mileage is 16.5 miles per gallon. I don't know how many I lost when I was sitting there, but I do remember it being 16.6. That makes sense it would go down if you're just sitting in the parking lot running the engine. Almost home. I do see some blue skies though. It's better than what it's been most of the week. Had been cloudy, gray all over. Pulling into subdivision now. Oh, got to unload the truck. We'll see if this I got the right size. I think it's just one size. It's going to come in on the normal side. But we'll find out. Hopefully it'll be the right size. What am I talking about in the middle of all this? About this guy. I think it's the right size. We'll find out in a little while. Well, we're home. Got to unload the truck. You don't need to see that. See you shortly. Welcome to today's to-do list. Alright, so you're asking what we're doing. Wife was gardening. For some reason she was attacking this. I'm sure it was all covered up. And this is the septic drainage. And it smells. It's a good thing you guys don't have smell stuff on there. And so what we're going to try to do is see. We're going to try to take it off. There we go. It only takes a few minutes and to get that smell to go away from the neighborhood. I'm not sure if everybody knows it's us, but if they were just to walk around and see where it's strong, it wouldn't take that long. Wants to go in. Alright, let's figure out what's going on. That was $6.88. Let's see here. $6.54 with tax. It got subtotal of $6.54. Oh, sorry. $6.54 with 46 cents tax came to $7 even. That's what it says. Let's see if we can focus in on it a little bit better. It says I saved 34 cents. All right. But there you go. There it is. All right. Now I'm going to unload the truck. Today's task list: fix the sewage cleanout cap Check. Done. Moving on to the next one.
All right. Next video is me. I ran lights in the wire in the attic, connected to the lights on to the garden, and ran them to the back side of the house in 2 spots. Then I landed the wires onto the lights, and then I went back into the attic and landed the wires. Flipped the switch on, and one worked and one didn't. So I had to go back up in the attic and fix that.
All
And
right.
now they both work.
Tonight
This is
was a
what it
good
looks
night.
like
Yes, I
without
got a
the
lot
lights
done
on the
today, a lot of
backyard. You can
errands,
see where the garden
a
is
lot
in
of
the back.
preparation for the
Got lights shining through nice and
projects to
bright,
come.
like it's day. And then here in a few moments, you're going to actually see what it looks like
I
in the
didn't get it on
backyard.
camera because it's dark out.
And that is
but I
what
started
you'll be
digging a
looking at.
ditch.
So enjoy.
Disassembled one of the 90s gutter on the bottom. Today's to-do list, August 10th, 2025. It is Sunday night. What did I do? I wired up these lights. First step was to buy them. I did that already. I thought these had a solar light, or a solar cell that would turn on and off. Not on this one, but that's all right. But it had drill holes there. Then I ran some wire here to there. Then I ran some wires from there to the other light around the corner. And that took care of that. So there, to around the corner. Wired up this light, wired these 2 lights up. Made sure the power was off. Wired that light up over there. Went and turned it on. The 3 lights originally still worked. Realized there was a loose wire, went up in the attic, fixed it. Not loose enough to cause a fire, but loose enough where it didn't make contact on the hot. And then that's how these work now, all by a switch. So today's to-do list is done. Now I just gotta clean up. It's just starting to rain a little bit. And I have a wasp nest I gotta take care of, so I'm gonna spray it here in a few minutes. I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't think it zooms in this panel, but there's a wasp right here. And I'm gonna have to take care of that here and run when I spray it. So you won't be watching that. But I just like to thank you, show you what I did. Did not bring a camera up in the attic. I'm not able to do that at this time. Brought the phone, but you wouldn't have been able to see anything. But now I got 2 lights to light up the whole backyard now. So if I wanted to work here a little later when it's decent time, in the dark when time changes, I can do that. Well, I'd like to thank you for watching. Today's task done. Thank you very much.
Welcome to today's to-do list. You made it this far? Congratulations. But you had to get up a few times, refill those chips. Maybe that did. Get a second drink. Totally understand. Hey, thank you for watching this far. If you really like these videos, please hit that like button. And if you like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe. Get to see more of it. I have 135 subscribers. Thank you very much. 72.87% of you have not subscribed. That means I have a lot more viewers. Hope you enjoyed what you were watching. Well, this video's started out with me going to go pick up some trees in the beginning of the week. And that week of August. And yeah, my wife made it seem like she was called and waiting. In my mind, all she told me was I need to hurry and get there, and she's waiting on me. I didn't know that they didn't speak. Came up empty-handed. The trees that you see on there is what I picked up the week before. And so, yeah, I did pick up trees later the next week. So, thank you. The next one was running the pet store, I believe. And then it was, I believe it was cleaning the sewage drain. And then it was also fixing the lights in the backyard. Maybe I missed one. I don't know. You watched the video too, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. God bless you, and I'll talk to you later. See you on the next one.